and I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
For all time's sake.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Alight on Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Alight on Vaughn. Yeah, I know you guys, it's been long you've seen my face, but trust me, I'm back. Alright, so let me go straight into what I have today. But I'm not here all alone. I'm here with a friend. He has so many titles to his portfolio. His portfolio is very long. But I'm here with Kende Ibrahim. Yo! Drum roll, drum rolls!
Hi everyone, Kende Ibrahim, a footballer and a model. Hi everyone.
Generally me. I'm so happy to see you in my video.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time I'm just going to be inviting someone over into my video, and I'm so honored, you know, so happy.
I'm excited to be here too.
I mean, like, alright, so here in today's video we are going to talk about personal growth, and we're going to like talk deeply about personal growth, what personal growth entails. Do we inclusively inculcate personal growth in our life, like, I mean, in this adulthood that we are, everybody's in right now? Do we inculcate, do we, you know, portray the traits of personal growth in our life? So those are the questions, those are the few questions we'll be, you know, doing here right into this video. And also, like I said, I'm not going to be doing it all alone. I have here with me Kendall. Yeah, that's it. I prefer calling him Kendall instead of Kende Ibrahim. You know, Kendall. Kendall is very touche, like sexy. It's blushing.
No, I'm not blushing.
You're
I'm
blushing.
just like
You're blushing.
call me whatever. Well, I'm Kende Ibrahim. Kendall. Nice.
Kendall is your name.
Kendall, yeah. Whatever. I'm cool with it.
Alright, so let's talk about personal growth. Like, what do you understand by personal growth? What does it mean to you? Like, yeah, what does it mean to you? Let's just start with that.
My own perspective. Personal growth is like, this topic is like very broad. It's like the broadest topic to talk about. But then, in my own perspective, I feel personal growth is not just about like growing up and accepting your flaws and your weaknesses. It's like learning from it. Every individual has his own time. I see other people be like, okay, this certain age, maybe when you're like 20, you feel you should have certain things. But then see, life is not scripted. You find purpose at different stages in life. So I feel personal growth is not just about accepting growth. It's about you accepting and loving yourself first before you can grow. You know, I see plenty instances in Nigeria where people feel when you have an type of financial stability, then you are grown. Like if you have this certain amount of money in your bank account, then you are grown, then you're a man.
Or you have some material things to show off.
That's not it. See, practical example. Some people feel when they are done with school and when you have money, marriage is the next thing.
Yeah.
And life is not like that. So I think personal growth is you understanding that you have every decision you make is for yourself, and then you have to accept your weaknesses and your strengths and then live from it. So
Oh yeah, that's very. I mean, personal growth, it really encompasses a lot of things, and it embraces all sorts of dimensions in our life. You know, both financial, both morally rather, both spiritual, mentally, and you know, in all sort of, like you said, personal growth is you embracing your weakness,
yes,
recognizing your weakness,
yes,
and then working. It's like an intention,
yes,
on working on yourself to be a better person. Do you get? So it's really really ambiguous. Kendall, back to the second question. The second question says that, do we inclusively embrace growth process in our adulthood? I mean, this generation that we are in, we just want to grow. We don't want to go through the process. We don't even want to have this, if you get what I'm saying. So what do you think about that?
Okay, addressing that question, I feel the problem is not physical growth. Everybody will grow physically. I think it's the more subject matter is psychologically. Everybody feel, as I said earlier on, everybody feel like you grow when you are capable of buying certain things for yourself, having some material things. But then it's different from that. And this generation that we are in has made growth scary, because if you don't have certain things, that means you're not grown up. And to me, my own perspective, possession doesn't make you grown. I feel there's like a lot to it which should be like talked about. But then in this concept, the process of growing, it's like a very scary thing, because you see your peers, some of your peers make it at 17, 18, some of them will make it like after secondary school, and then you're like, what are you doing? You question yourself, what are you doing with your life? So you check yourself. The more problem is, the more like you have to be mentally strong in sense
that even leads to depression.
Yes. You have to be mentally strong enough to like know that you grow at your own pace.
That's the word. Grow at your own pace.
Because if you feel like you want to do what every other person is doing, you will just be lost. You are the only version of yourself. See? You are the only Olaito I know, and I'm the only Kedi Ibrahim I know. Any other person is like maybe a clone, a counterfeit. So you have to just embrace yourself and do what you want to do and grow at your own time. People don't want to take the process anymore. This generation, we just want to like skyrocket and from level 1 go to level 50, and it's not like that. You go to the process. So yeah. I feel we just have to like follow the process and walk at our own pace. I think that's what I feel.
But trusting your point, growth to me is like a journey.
Yes.
A journey not unto perfection, but it's a journey of you growing in every dimension of your life. Grow at your own pace. You don't have to check what other people are doing, because trust me, there's a lot of things going on that leads to different kind of things that emerges, like depression. When you see some certain people doing this particular thing that you are doing, you feel a little bit intimidated, yes, unless you have like a strong will of mental.
Yes, and funny enough, it's not everybody that is mentally strong. Your mental how you are strong mentally can be different from mine. You might be like, okay, I'm a man of my word, I can't do what he's doing, but you cannot blame those that get depressed or that feel intimidated because they're not mentally strong enough. So
yeah. Even taking a look at the YouTubing world, right?
Yes.
I mean, there are a lot of competitions out there, like a lot. Even hotels, even drinks. There are a lot of competition out there. But let's take a critical look at the YouTubing world. Even the mod.
You see,
I'm just going to talk about the modeling and the YouTubing world.
Okay.
I know starting up this YouTube channel, it was just like, let me just start this thing, and it was during lockdown and everything. But why starting?
Lockdown made everybody do it.
Yeah, some things. Yeah, and why starting? Having started the YouTube thing and checking videos and everything, I felt intimidated at some point. Like it really got my mind thinking that, God, am I going to do this thing right? Not knowing that I have to grow through it.
Yes.
I was discussing with one of my friends, and he mentioned the same thing, that you have to grow through. It prompted me to talk about personal growth, making people out there know that you have to go through the process.
Baby steps. See, I would say this once. I say the world is very competitive, and you can just make it. You can make the competition more difficult when mentally you're not strong enough to know that it's a process. Everybody's competing with each other, whether I like it or not, either for views, for likes, for scores, for grades. But then there's one thing nobody has control over, and that's your mental health. That's what you think, that's what you process. So nobody can deliberately tell you that, okay, because everybody's doing this and then that you have to be this. No, you have to like go through your own self. So the only thing you have the only thing you can take possession of is yourself. So you can only like vouch for yourself and talk for yourself. Nobody else thinks for you. So you just have to like be strong enough to know that okay, you have to trust the process, and then other people that are doing it. I'd rather not feel intimidated. I'd rather not envy, but I'll be like, okay, he achieved this feat at this age. I could even do better. It's not compulsory. You see us as competition and be like, okay, we are now rivals. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, that brings us to the third question, and that's going to be like the last question for today's video. Okay, talking about growth process, I feel like there are some things that are hindering our growth process in this journey of personal growth. There are a lot of things involved in hindering. It's like an obstacle hindering. It's probably like highlight maybe like few things that hinders growth process.
Alright, like everywhere, see, okay, there's cyberbullying, there's peer pressure, there's mental instability, there's you hearing news here and there that people are making waves. Same people that you are of the same age group, and then you are there. There's a lot of things, but then in my own perspective, addressing cyberbullying, see, the social media there will always be cyberbullies. There's cyberbullying on social media. There's bullying like in the real life. So me, I feel cyberbullying is, I do that thing. I don't know if everybody can do it. Can you just like take few months of social media? When you see, I do that thing a lot. When I feel the media is too toxic for me, I'll just like go off it without not telling anybody. And then when I see that okay, I'm of sane mind, and I'll be back to it. Social media it's not ruling. You can stay off social media. So peer pressure, to me, peer pressure is what you entertain. I'll keep saying it. Nobody is like forcing you to do things. Let's take this to a more mature level. Okay, when I was younger, when I like just finished secondary school, I went to Benin. So I was living somewhere whereby everybody smokes, and to this day I don't smoke. Why? Other people say, okay, because I lived where they smoke, because I live at smoke joint, I have to smoke. It is you. It is your own self.
Yeah,
you have yourself to blame.
It all boils down to
you. It's about you. I know there's peer pressure. I know
everywhere.
Yeah. But then you have yourself to blame if you do it, because at the end of the day,
it is
you. So you get me. So peer pressure is what you entertain. Just look to like grow your mental health. Like that's the most important thing you should do, so that you have that will. You'll be strong-willed enough to know that okay, I don't want to do this is right and this is wrong. My no is no, my yes is yes.
I also feel that what hinders our growth process is when there is this fear of the unknown. You're already scared of what you've not even seen ahead, but you're already scared of it. So I feel like fear contributes to
that's like a major factor.
It contributes to the hindrance of growth process in our lives. Also, when we are not when there is lack of self-acceptance, when you're not accepting who you really are, that can hinder growth process. It also what else can hinder growth process? Denial. When you keep denying yourself of the changes that you've already recognized in you, when you deny yourself of that hinders your growth process. And also, you not setting goals that okay, this is what I want to achieve. When you see other people achieving so many things and you are like, I'm left behind, you're lagging behind. Oh yeah, I'm 20, I'm 23, and people of my age are already making waves. They're already living on their own. They're riding cars. All of that thing is a little like it's really really depressing. Like trust me, it is really really depressing. But it's supposed to give you this trigger that okay, I know who I want to become. Let me just not envy them or be jealous of them, or feel intimidated. Let me just look at what I can achieve. What do I
learn from their positive?
Learn from their positive, and look at what you can do. Set goals about them that okay, you don't have to set big goals that you will not be able to achieve. That's why
goals,
that visible goals. That's why there is long-term goals and short-term goals. That short-term goals, you can even divide your short-term goals that, okay, I have this capacity to achieve this certain month. Do it.
Okay.
So that I feel that, you know, hinders our growth process in our lives. Like there are a lot of factors that actually hinder. I mean, this personal growth process thing is a very ambiguous topic that when you start talking about it, you cannot even.
Yes, it's not something
like
that
it's so limitless. Like it's so limitless, but you know. I just hope that we've been able to cover and, you know, reach out to people that in our own perspective that you just have to grow at your own pace. You just have to trust your process. You don't have to look at what other people are doing. Even if if you're looking at what other people are doing, just learn from them and, you know, try to be a better version of yourself. You cannot be anybody else. Yes. You are just going to be you.
You're always going to be you.
So do not be competitive or sort of. Just grow at your pace, be yourself, embrace yourself, love yourself, and just do you. I mean, just do you. My friend, they like saying that statement. Just do you.
Yes,
I mean, just do you, and you'll be fine. Like, trust me, it's just going to be okay.
Like I just want people to know that it's very attractive to be yourself. Like when you are doing yourself, it's not like you want to be another person. I know, yes, you have role models, you have people you look up to, but then you have to be yourself. All these people you see as role models, it's because they accepted themselves. That's why it's okay. You like how he's doing because they accepted himself. Why don't you do the same to yourself and accept yourself? So just do you and just trust the process, and I think you'll be fine.
And yeah, before I end this video, like I said earlier, the main reason why I actually, you know, brought out this topic is because through my absence of, you know, YouTubing, you know, my friend, I and my friend, we had like discussions and all of that, and it made me realize that, see, girl, you have to just go through this YouTube world. You cannot just wake up and then you have like thousands and millions of followers. You have to go through the process. Like there are so many YouTubers that, you know, started from the scratch and they just keep struggling, and, you know, the numbers of viewers or their audience or subscribers that they have right now is they did not
get it off a day
that they grew through it. So that was what prompted me to make this video, that I have to just grow through this process. And there's going to be like a lot of mistakes and all of that, but from my mistakes I should be able to pick up one or two things and, you know, learn more, be informative about it, and just try be a better version of myself, like I said. And, you know, in this YouTube thing, just keep improving on your skills in every dimension. So yeah, I'm so thankful for having you in my video.
Alright, yeah, I'm thankful for your light and for inviting me to this clip and to share my ideas and my own perspective to this very broad subject matter. Yeah. And as you said on, I would be away, I'll be here to talk more. And it's exciting and informative, and I also learn from this. Having fun, I also learn from our own perspective. And please, y'all should just like leave comments and give us what you feel and your take about the subject matter. We would appreciate that. Thank you.
Comes to the end of my video, and I also want to thank Kendall for being part of this video, and I hope to see you again.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
And like to discuss more about, you know, stuff like this.
I'm down for that.
You're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
You're down.
Yeah, for real.
If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please just click the red button below. Just click the red button below and just subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment a comment will be lovely. Yeah, so alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. I'm trying to be as touchy as possible.